Hello, this is Mr. Delabruere, and today I will be practicing Essential Elements Exercise 185, Eine kleine Nachtmusik, that's how it's pronounced, on flute. Just so that everyone's aware, this is Essential Elements 185 for flute, clarinet, and alto sax. Everyone else, you've got something different, and I will be making some more videos on those another time. But for now, 185, Eine kleine Nachtmusik. Okay, so first of all, Eine kleine Nachtmusik this is an important piece. This is not something that's just written by the authors of the book. It was written by, his name is pronounced Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Yes, Mozart, like he's famous, that one. And yes, his first name is Wolfgang. Pretty cool. Eine kleine Nachtmusik literally translates to a little night music. It's another way of saying in German, it's a little bit of just like a pretty little song, something simple. So, okay, let's dig into it. Some of the specific things to look out for: key signatures. Repeat after, or you know what? You know what's coming. Say it with me. Key signatures are not for decoration. So just check it right now. Just right away. Take a look. Key signature. No, seriously, I'm giving you a chance to look at it. Okay, cool. So it's going to sound pretty wrong without the key signature, especially the concert A flats. So, for example, measure 5, beat 1. That's going to be a flat for everybody except for alto sax. That will be an F natural. So go ahead and check that, because why not? Why play wrong notes when you can play right notes? Okay, next thing. In measure 3, we have that dotted rhythm. 1 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. That's pretty iconic, and I think you should be able to get that no problem. One of the big challenges with this, in terms of technique and reading, are the tongue slur patterns all the way through. I was doing my best to follow them as carefully and exactly as possible, and I think you should push yourself to the same standard. It's entirely possible, but you're going to have to focus. That's one more thing to read. So there's a lot of notes. They change, somewhat quickly. And the tongue slur pattern is one more thing to focus on. So push yourself, take the time it takes in practice to get all of the tongue slur pattern and try and make it as clear as possible. So one way to make sure that you're getting the most bang for your buck is to just make sure that your tonguing is very, very clear to begin with. And then focus on adding in the tongue slurs, even if you just do it one small part at a time. For example, if I started just with measure 7, even if you just play super slow-mo like that, and you just make sure that the tongue slur pattern is super, super, super obvious, that can really help. You can do it with a wind pattern also. Notice there when you have the slurred notes, you don't even hear the rhythm, and you would only know because you're looking at the music and you're moving your fingers. So that can help highlight the rhythm of the tonguing itself. So, all right, that's my tips on tongue slur patterns. Next thing, we've got some accents at the very end. It's only at the very, very end, and it's really just to get a little extra oomph out of the forte to make the ending very dramatic. Speaking of which, we have dynamics. So we start at forte, should be strong. At measure 13, we drop from forte all the way down to piano. That's a change of 3 whole dynamic levels. So forte to piano is a sizable, clear, large difference. On flute, for my technique personally, that's one of my struggles, is playing the high notes and especially playing them piano. So that has taken some practice time for me before I recorded this video. It's all about embouchure and breath control. Pretty much the same as every instrument, but you're all going to need to focus on whatever it is that you need to do to make sure that it sounds piano, or as piano as you can make it. Of course, we have a crescendo back to mezzo forte right before the first ending. Okay, so excellent. This is 185. Now, moving forward, I plan on making a video for 185 on snare drum and 185 for brass. So, brass players, speak up. Please comment to request what instrument I should play. Your options are French horn, trombone, and trumpet. So please comment so that you can snag my attention and I will play your favorite instrument. Okay. And with that, happy practicing. Contact me if you have any questions or would like me to hear what you're doing. Thank you and happy practicing.